Okay, if you haven't seen my other videos around how upbringing contributes to codependency or just the various symptoms of codependency, I highly suggest that you watch them. I'm going to continue to do more of these series. So now I'm going to kick off a series around boundaries, and I'm going to start in this kind of stage one or step one or video one, whatever you want to call it, of giving some definitions around what boundaries actually are. Okay, so I'm going to read this. So personal boundaries are guidelines, rules, or limits that a person creates to identify reasonable, safe, and permissible ways for other people to behave towards them and how they will respond when someone passes those limits, okay? It's what we will and will not accept in a form of treatment, and the "and" is a big component here, how we will respond in kind when those limits have been not respected, okay? So boundaries, what's really important to understand is boundaries is not just the setting of the boundary. It's not just the thing that we will not handle, accept, tolerate. It's also the how we will respond in kind. So if I am setting boundaries kind of left and right and people are just shitting all over them and not respecting them, but I'm not following up with the consequence to that, then I'm not actually setting boundaries, because the follow through is part of the process. So I want you to think about not just what you are willing or not willing to accept or tolerate in terms of behavior, but what feels like an acceptable consequence on the other side if somebody does not respect that boundary.